everybody, welcome back. It's Victoria again. For those of you who are new here, I'm the editor-in-chief of English text at Content Team. And today I wanted to talk to you about why you might want to consider developing a regional content and marketing plan rather than just a nationwide US marketing plan. So a lot of the times when a company decides to expand their content to the United States, they just think, okay, we need to get content producers that speak English. That's the bar, right? But really, it goes beyond that. The United States is so vast that people on one side of the country they have a completely different point of view and different lingo, different slang, a different attitude than people on the other side of the country, right? But not only that, but two states that are right next to each other can also be completely different, okay? So I have a few different key points for you today. The first key point is that consider bilingual content. If you're marketing to, let's say, the Midwest, for instance, right now, I'm living in Missouri. If you're marketing to the Midwest, you might not need to invest a lot of money in producing bilingual content. However, if you are focusing on California, where there is a huge Asian demographic, especially Korean, then you're going to want to invest in that. Whereas when I used to live in Florida, it seemed like every other person spoke Spanish because of its proximity to Puerto Rico. So for marketing there, you'd want to invest in that Spanish content. But then Georgia, right? Georgia is also in the southeast. It's right next to Florida, but there's not nearly as many Spanish-speaking people. So just make sure to do your research on the sublanguages in your target region. Okay, the next consideration is linguistic differences, right? The whole tennis shoes versus sneakers, or soda versus pop, a sub versus a hoagie, right? Sprinkles or jimmies, freeways or highways. You know, there's hundreds upon hundreds. And if you use the wrong word for the region, the reader is still going to know what they mean. They're not stupid. They'll understand what you mean, but using that wrong word breaks the immersion. It kind of diminishes that advertising magic, right? Because when we advertise, we want to create this kind of magical story and pull in the reader with our content. And if we use the wrong word, they're like, oop, disconnect, and you lose that. Okay, and the last consideration that I have for you is the attitude. People, okay, this is gonna sound a little stereotyping, right? But it is what it is. People from the Northeast are kind of known for being rich, educated, fast-paced, and they have a higher quality of life. Income is typically higher in the Northeast. People make more money, and thus they value their time higher, or greater rather. So what they want to see from content is short, snappy, viral. They want to know, what value does this give to me? Impress me, right? Advertisers really have this challenge of impressing their Northeast demographic. Whereas in the Southeast, people are known for having a more relaxed, slow-moving attitude, sit on the front porch watching the fireflies while drinking your sweet tea, that kind of thing. And they care less about short and snappiness. They care more about the advertisement and the content developing a personal relationship with them and touching on their core values, which often is like patriotism, family, religion, that kind of thing. So, God, I could probably talk for an hour about, or longer than that, let's be real, about the differences in content in all of these regions. But to keep it short, I would say, instead of just saying you're making an American content strategy, focus on the different regions and tailor your content for that. So that way you can create that advertising magic and make your marketing feel like it was created for each individual viewer. All right, that's it for today. If you have any questions on the topic, leave a comment. Bye.